In just 15 minutes, this man can predict if your relationship is going to fail with 90% accuracy.
Wow.
His name is John Gottman, and he's been studying couples for over 40 years. He found these patterns, these things that successful relationships do differently. And once you see what these things are, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Now, the first thing Gottman noticed is something he calls emotional bids. He describes these as an attempt from one person to connect emotionally with another. Like when your partner complains about work, or sends you a funny text, or asks what you think about something. These are actually bids for connection, these little moments where they're reaching out to you. Now, in successful relationships, they turn toward the bid. So let's say your partner is complaining about what happened at work. Turning toward the bid means putting your phone down and actually listening to them. Or when they send you that funny text, instead of just giving it a quick thumbs up, you actually write back to them. Whatever it is, you're turning toward the bid. But struggling relationships do the opposite. They either totally ignore the bid or they turn against it, like getting annoyed at them for interrupting. And it's these literally thousands of little bids over time that either strengthen the relationship or cause it to fall apart. The second pattern is what Gottman calls the 5-to-1 rule. Now, in healthy relationships, you've got 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative. So every time that they roll their eyes at each other, or raise their voice, or dismiss what the other person is saying, there are 5 positive moments showing affection, like holding hands, or giving them a hug, or telling them that they love them. You get the idea. Now, in really strong relationships, that ratio is even higher. It's more like 20-to-1. Now, healthy couples still argue. As a matter of fact, Gottman found that healthy couples argue just as much as everyone else, the same number of fights. But because they stacked up so many positive moments, those fights didn't destroy the relationship. They were able to get through it. Now, the third thing Gottman noticed is how couples criticize each other. Now, criticism happens in every relationship, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. So successful couples criticize the behavior and not the person. So let's say your partner leaves a bunch of dirty dishes piled up in the sink and just food crumbs everywhere, and this drives you crazy. Now, don't say, "You're so messy," because that's attacking who they are as a person. Say this instead: "I feel frustrated when there's dishes left in the sink." Now, the trick is to avoid saying "you," because that automatically puts people on the defensive. Or here's another example. Let's say you feel like your partner doesn't appreciate all the things you do for them. Now, don't say, "You're so unappreciative." Instead, say something like, "I don't feel appreciated." See the difference? When you attack someone's character, they can't hear what you're actually saying. They just hear the attack. But when you focus on the behavior, they can actually do something about it. Now, the fourth pattern is love maps. Now, this is just a fancy way of saying how well you know what's going on in your partner's life. What's stressing them out at work, what they're excited about. Now, the funny thing is when you first start dating someone, you really pay attention to them. You remember everything that they said. You remember that they had that big meeting at work, so you ask them about it. But a couple years into the relationship, what happens? Life gets busy, you both settle into routines, and you have no idea what's going on in their head anymore. But the couples that make it, they never stop updating their love maps. They're still asking, "Hey, how'd that meeting go?" Because the more you know about your partner's world, the stronger your connection is. And that's the difference between the ones that make it and the ones that don't.